Bata Bata is the name of a dance we do down Johannesburg way.
So I've just checked the weather and it looks like the weather's changing. It's going to be a bit rainy tomorrow. The temperatures are coming down, 18, 22 degrees. So the perfect reason to show you how to make a very simple curry. Now, obviously, you know, if you look at Indian traditions, there's so many different curries and so forth. This one doesn't have a name. This is just a curry. And it's sort of a bit of a go-to dish for me. It's something that I really enjoy cooking, and it's dead simple. And this is tomato-based curries, which are the curries that I really enjoy. Vegetarian, although as I'll explain just now, you can add all sorts of other bits and pieces to it and change it as you like. But it's a really easy, very simple way of going about things. And yeah, let's get onto it. So, do you like my book now? Pretty cool. Huh? Anyway, so we're going to start off with a bit of chopped onion, ginger, a little bit of garlic. We've got some green chili over there, the coriander for afterwards, fresh coriander leaf, chopped tomatoes. I've just chopped it in the tin. This is actually Kim & Pashi from My Kitchen Rules. It's Lady Tiffin. It's their butter masala spice pot. So it's a premix, which is pretty cool. I really enjoy this one. It's quite a lot of turmeric in that, which I enjoy. Fresh tomato, courgettes. We've got aubergine, mushroom, and green beans. All right, so we've got our utensils. Look at it. Our pan with our oil. Okay, that's ready to go. It's smoking already. And then all the bits that's going into the compost. Somebody once told me I shouldn't throw onion into compost. No, nobody's got any tips on that. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to stand over there. Just make sure that's all running. I'll tell you how many times that's happened. Do the entire thing and nothing's happening. Right, so into the pan, just turn that down ever so slightly. Don't want it too hot, we don't want the onions to burn straight away. We just put the onions in the pot straight away into the pan. Okay, nothing else. We don't want the garlic to burn, we don't want the ginger to burn, just the onion. Beautiful. Got a bit of a stir. So it's the oil, the onions. As the onions soften up a little bit, they go a little bit glassy, which is quite nice. Okay. Just very quickly in there. Like my apron, it's me, David. Okay. Just a splash of rosé, just to wash things down. It's delicious. Right. What is that? So then you need Vickers oil. Okay, so what happens is the onions start getting a little bit glassy. What I like to go in with next is actually the aubergine, because I like to cook the aubergine just a little bit more than the other vegetables, because they need to soften. That's when the flavor is the best, when the aubergine is nice and soft. So I'm just going to drop those into there. You'll notice that I haven't put in the curry powder. I haven't put in the garlic and the chili just yet. We'll give that a second. So we're just going to, so in there now, right in there we have the onions and aubergines going on quite nicely. My boy doesn't like these slippers at all. Do you, boy? Okay. Right. So that's in there. Give that a bit of a shake. Also, make sure that the pan or the casserole or the pot, whatever you're doing it in, you can put a lid onto it. Because when you start stewing this curry, when we put the tomatoes in, we want everything to soften. So it's nice when it's got a bit of almost like a bit of a pressure cooker effect, and also it then none of that moisture is lost. It sort of just cooks and generates its own sort of moisture, which is lovely, really. Okay. Sorry, boy. It's okay. It's okay. Right. That is in. You can still hear it sizzling beautifully. Okay. And into this then, the last thing that I add at this step is the courgettes, and cook them also just a little bit longer. Alright. Right. Courgettes are in, and the garlic and the ginger. Garlic, ginger. The garlic and the ginger for me is quite key. The fresh garlic and fresh ginger. And you can never really, for me, I can never really put enough into it. You just got to be very careful at this stage that it doesn't burn. But I really, yeah, for me the garlic and the ginger is lovely. Okay, now when it comes to curry spices and anything else, it's quite tricky to use quantities. In the sense that they all got different strengths, and every brand that you buy has a different strength. So it's really a bit of an experiment, Cooking is not a direct science. It really isn't a direct science, Every time you cook, it's different, The meat is at different ages. The veg is at different ripeness, and it's just, unfortunately, you've got to cook a little bit by feel as well. A very good chef and a very good friend of mine always said to my students when I had my cookery school that cooking is 90% common sense and 10% skill, and that is exactly it. Just think about what you're doing. If it makes any sense, if it's too hot, or if it doesn't have enough spice, add a bit more. That kind of attitude. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to take like 2 Anang Kahati curry. I might even put 3. Oh, it's lovely. That is lovely. Okay. And now what you want to do is just toast those spices. Please don't burn the spices. You just want to toast those spices in the bottom of the pan. Really, really nice. Just want to have a look at this because you want to smell this. Okay, just look at that. Already it looks delicious. I mean, we can just eat that right now. Maybe not right now. Right. Okay, so that just starts sticking, the spice just starts sticking on the bottom of the pan. Okay. So just be careful that doesn't burn. Alright. Now at this stage we're just going to drop in the mushies. Okay. And the fresh tomatoes. And what those fresh tomatoes do is that little bit of moisture. Excuse me. It just loosens the spices. The spices on the bottom of the pan now are loosening beautifully. You get that way. Just be careful, it's hot. No, it's hot. Right, look at that. Now we've added the tomato, we've added the courgettes. That wasn't so nice. Wasn't so nice, hey boy. Okay. That's lovely. Just move that through the spices, and then into that we add the whole peeled tomato. Chili, just some more spice. As I said, I do like a bit of spice. Hey Gertrude, we do like a little bit of spice. Okay, and it's beautiful. Right, green beans. Nice heirloom container. This, it's an heirloom train from my grandmother. Okay, right. And we're just going to let that stew very, very slowly. You can add a touch of salt first. Right, said Fred. That's all in. And there we have it. Now, at this sort of stage, what you can do is you can add pre-boiled or pre-blanched lentils, tinned beans, any of the pulses you can add at this sort of stage if you wanted to. Prawns, little steamed prawns, peeled prawn tails. You can drop that in at this stage. You can do beautiful pieces of fish just dropped in there. And the chicken I would fry in the beginning. So these are all the things that you could do. What's very important now, okay, it's very important now, is just to give it a little taste. Just to make sure you sort of get the idea where it's going. It's going fucking beautifully. Okay, put the lid on and now turn the temperature down. Okay. Just let it simmer. Simmer beautifully. Yeah. Okay. And there we have it. So now we're going to go on to the next thing. Hey everybody. Thanks for watching the video. You might wonder what we are doing on YouTube and why we got this channel. And as you see, all of this happened during lockdown. COVID-19 is where this YouTube channel started, and one of the big things for me was to during this lockdown period, and especially being in the hospitality industry and owning a restaurant, was to be able to look after my team and my staff. And basically we have taken my book Mile 8, and all the sales and all the proceeds to the book, or from the book, go to our staff fund, which is pretty special. So you can go to the Marble website and you can purchase your book there. And I think that's just really where we are with this channel as well. I think whatever money is raised from this channel, obviously we need to cover for production costs and so forth of the channel itself, but majority of the proceeds will also then go to a fund, and that fund is going to be ongoing it'll be ongoing after COVID and everything else, because I think one of the biggest things that we realize is how vulnerable ourselves and our staff become in situations like this. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Tune in for the next one. Cheers, guys.